We had a little cold front come through here last night. Heavy rains, pond's up real high. We'll throw this little Risto wrap and probably throw a 4-inch finesse worm, a little weight on it. We'll work our way down the bank here and see if we can't get a bass or two this morning. As you can see, the pond has risen up probably 1.5 to 2 foot overnight. There's shoreline there, raised up yesterday. So we're just going to give it a try and see if we can't poke 1 or 2 out of here before we gotta go to work today. We just caught our first little baby bass here on the X-Rap. We're going to put him back in the water. But the X-Rap's basically like a jerk bait, except for it will suspend under the water and it'll go a little bit deeper than the original floating. So with the water being high like this, we're kind of throwing it along the outside of this grass and getting it down as deep as we can and pausing it. But when the water rises high like this, the fish tend to go more toward the bank, but we want to fish the outside of that grass, since we were down here yesterday and got a few off the outside edge, and then we're going to go to the 4-inch worm once we get down through here, because not only do most of them come to the bank, but they'll duck in tight to the cover because of this pressure front that's above us right now. As you can see, the sky is not in that great a shape. So that's just a couple of reasons why we're trying what we're going to try here, and we're going to get back to it. We just landed our second bass of the day. Again on the X-Rap lure. This lure is a nice little lure for high water situations. Temperatures drop about 10 degrees, and you can actually pause this lure under the water, and it'll just kind of sit there and wiggle and slowly work its way back up. But it's mainly a suspending bait. It's not a bad little pond bass this morning. So we're going to see if we can't get some more on this Risto wrap and let him go there. It's not a Risto wrap, it's a X-Rap. Unfortunately, I had lost my X-Rap to hang up, but we have switched over to the 4-inch finesse worm. And this is our first bass of the day on that. So got my little dog Chipper over there with me, so we're going to put this fish back in the water and see what else we can get on the worm. Okay, we had some high water today, so some of the tactics we used was we took a suspending jerk bait. What you do is you jerk it down next to the weed lines, get it down as deep as you can, pause it. The bait will actually suspend, let it set for a second, jerk it again, let it set for a second. It's a good tactic for getting rising water bass. The bass tend to move into the bank when the water rises, so when you fish the outside edge of that grass, we went to a Texas rig 4-inch finesse worm, and you can actually throw this right up against the bank. Make sure that's tail straight. Throw it right up against the bank, work it back out of the grass. You'll catch a lot of bass like that. Anytime there's rising water, they'll tuck right in next to the cover, right next to the bank, right on the outside edge of the bank cover. So that's the 2 tactics that will produce high water bass for you, and give those a try.